Hi, good morning, everyone. Okay, so first of all, I just want you to check the attendance first. Okay, just everyone take a look on the line group and then type your name and ID student. Now, 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, yes, sir. All right, so for this week, we don't have any, group presentation, but maybe someone, is there anyone want to, let's say. All right, it's time for you check attendance, right? Attendance checks here. Good. Okay, now so 35 student done for attendance checks. All right. Anyone want to practice or do the interview today? If you wish to do the interview, you can raise your hand for me, please.
อาจารย์ค่ะ
ครับผม
last week I was absent ค่ะ so you told
yeah, that's correct. Okay, so yeah, I can give this a chance for you to present your attendance. Do you need slide presentation?
yes
Okay, good. Okay, I can stop sharing here.
thank you so I have to present only my part, right?
Yeah, just only your part.
Okay, so this is the second passage that we will use to answer question number 191 to 195. Please take your time around 1 minute to take a look at it. Here is a question number 191 to 195. We will move to do the question number 191 first. 191. What information is shown in the chart? A. Reason why people shop at one particular supermarket chain. B. Reason people are dissatisfied with more supermarket chains. C. Reason why people choose supermarket near their home. D. Reason people watch advertising. If you got the answer, please feel free to let me know your answer in the chat box. Thank you for your answer. So the answer is A. Reason why people shop at one particular supermarket chain. The reason is, as you can see from the chart description, it says chart to show reason for shopping at Byway supermarket. Thank you.
Thank you. Done. Done, right? Done, nah? Okay. All right. Done. Anyone missed the class presentation or anything like that? Okay, just feel free to to contact me. So to those of you who are busy on that day, right? Because you are supposed to do a presentation weekly. That's it. All right. So moving to just like that. As I said earlier, I just provide an opportunity to those of you who want to fix yourself for the interview day, right? All right, so 060, right? Fun, because you didn't do anything from this week yet. Okay. So all right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit more about you?
Okay, so my name is Prayakon Sutsai, or you can call me Pan. Currently, I am a junior at Sinakarin Willard University in language for career in the business tech. In my free time, I enjoy to traveling and learning new things to develop myself.
All right, good. So which question would you like to choose here?
1 and 5, please.
1 and 5. Okay, so my first question to you is that how could you handle with stress out or pressure?
Okay, so I have experience working under pressure from my last year internship. It was highly challenging to work with professionals in the field as their expectations were high on all employees, whether you are training or not. So therefore, I had to do quality work while I had meet sharp deadline for each task. With all these challenges, I managed to handle my pressure by asking help from my supervisor and learning from watching them how they work. So finally, I have learned that there are things beyond my control, and therefore fixing them and accepting them as challenge is one way to release my stress at work.
Good. And next question for you is that what will you bring to our company, actually?
As a fresh graduate, I have a collection of recent knowledge and techniques to improve your business. I'm sure that I can bring your company to reach your goal in every year. I could use my internship experience to work in your company, and I can explain some tips I have gained while I was at internship. I always seek for opportunity and challenge, which lead me to work well under pressure. So I would like to use all my capability to help your organization to reach your desire of success in every year. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your answer and sharing to your classmate here. Good, excellent. Done. Come on, anyone wanna read? It's not that wanna read. Wanna answer for this kind of questions here? Feel free to raise your hand and then we can practice together. ไม่มีแน่เลยนะฮะมีไหม
อาจารย์คะ
ฮะ
ถ้าเกิดว่าแบบว่าวันนี้อินเทอร์วิวแล้วถ้าเกิดหนูยังไม่ได้ถ้าเป็นวิกหนูต้องอินเทอร์วิวรอบไหมคะ
ถ้าอินเทอร์วิววีคอินเทอร์วิวจะต้องอินเทอร์วิววีคนั้นๆแต่ว่าเราก็เทรนมาก่อนได้แล้วก็วีคนั้นก็ไปอินเทอร์วิวของนั้นอีกทีนี้ก็จะเป็น2 รอบงงปะ อยากอินเทอร์วิวเลยไหม Would you like to interview for today?
no ครับ
No, all right. นะฮะ So no one want to interview, right? If there is, if there is no students who would like to interview for this class, I'm going to move to the next section, which is listening comprehension here, right? Okay, all right. So for the interview day, right? So you can feel free to prepare for your questions, right? I just want to ask, like, the first question is all about you, and just choose 2 questions out of 5 or things like that, right? And just prepare for your answer. That's it. So this is kind of like an opportunity to to practice your speaking and prepare for your interview, right? That's it. So meaning that I don't think that I might like evaluate or grade the score lower much just because I think that is kind of like the activity that I have to add for all of you. And I hope you guys feel free to practice and feel free to like, enjoy with this class of English here. That's it. Moving to next is all about listening comprehension. So just because for this week, I'm going to check the, how well you can listen for the the TOEIC test, right? So actually, I just want you to listen for whole or full listening test here, just because I think that it might be useful for all of you, just because it's we are coming to the nearly midterm exam, right? So try to prepare a bit, just because I would say that for your midterm exam that I'm provide the test for you is that it's all about full listening test like this. Okay, good. All right, so so basically, you can feel free to practice, or you can listen, right? Listen, and I would suggest that you have to actively listen a bit, just because it's all about your test. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Part 1. Directions. In Part 1 of the test, you will be shown 6 photographs and hear 4 statements about each photograph. The statements will be marked A, B, C, and D. All statements will be spoken only once and not written down. For each photograph, choose the statement that accurately describes what can be seen in the photograph. Look at a sample photograph. Listen to the 4 statements. A.
The ship is very modern.
B.
Passengers are boarding the ship.
C.
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
D.
People are having a party on a boat.
Statement C
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
is the most accurate description of what can be seen in the photograph. Therefore, you should mark your answer choice C. This part will now start with question 1. Select your answers as you listen.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
The women are talking to each other.
B.
A woman is holding a magazine in her lap.
C.
A woman is putting away some books.
D.
A woman is getting up from a chair.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
A bench is being painted.
B.
A walkway is being swept.
C.
Some umbrellas have been opened.
D.
Some people are waiting in line.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
A man is looking out a window.
B.
A man is sorting papers at a desk.
C.
Office furniture is being arranged in a circle.
D.
Filing cabinets are being moved into an office.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
The grass is being watered.
B.
There is a sign next to a bicycle rack.
C.
Some trees are being trimmed.
D.
Bicycles are parked on the grass.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
They are gathered for a meeting.
B,
They are shaking hands.
C,
One of the men is distributing notebooks.
D,
One of the women is exiting the room.
number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A,
There's a stone wall behind a counter.
B,
A cart is being wheeled into a kitchen.
C,
Cups have been stored inside a cabinet.
D,
Some metal pitchers have been set on a shelf.
Part 2. Directions. In Part 2 of the test, you will listen to 25 questions, each followed by 3 potential responses. The responses will be marked A, B, and C. All questions and responses will be spoken only once and not written down. For each question, choose the response that accurately answers it. This part will now start with question 7. Select your answers as you listen.
number 7.
Takumi's going to the conference, isn't he?
A,
How many were there?
B,
It was nice, thanks.
C,
Yes, he's leading a workshop.
number 8.
Could I have a look at the most recent data?
A,
The accounting department.
B,
It looks like most dates are taken.
C,
Sure, I can send that to you.
number 9.
When is our business trip to Tokyo?
A,
Please wait at the gate.
B,
Not until next month.
C,
A pharmaceutical company.
number 10.
Did you book a morning flight or an afternoon one?
A,
I'm hoping to do that before lunch.
B,
Yesterday's flight was on time.
C,
The weather forecast is clear.
number 11.
Where can I buy some boxes for shipping?
A,
Check the supply closet first.
B,
Yes, overnight service, please.
C,
It's a pretty large shipment.
number 12.
How did you get to the train station?
A,
Training ended weeks ago.
B,
My friend dropped me off.
C,
Yes, I just made it.
number 13.
Did you notice the new posters on the bulletin board?
A,
I'll print them out.
B,
No, what are they for?
C,
To the post office.
number 14.
Why haven't the pastries been delivered yet?
A,
Yes, I asked for permission.
B,
About 3.5 hours.
C,
There's a lot of traffic today.
number 15.
We don't have any more hats in stock.
A,
No, she left for the day.
B,
There's an order form on the desk.
C,
I bought a shirt yesterday.
number 16.
Try adding some salt to the meat.
A,
Okay, I'll do that.
B,
No, I didn't see the advertisement.
C,
She'll be at the meeting.
number 17.
Unhee already scheduled her interview with Human Resources, didn't she?
A,
How about noon?
B,
Yes, it'll be on the 15th.
C,
Isn't it longer than that?
Number 18.
Has the maintenance department finished testing the escalators yet?
A.
The late shift.
B.
That's the tenant's contract.
C.
I've been in my office all afternoon.
Number 19.
Who was the last person to get funding for a research project?
A.
I think it was Jorge.
B.
Send it to the laboratory.
C.
Not since this morning.
Number 20.
When did you send the blueprints for the building?
A.
7 extra copies.
B.
Earlier this week.
C.
To Ms. Tanaka.
Number 21.
Didn't the manager just hire a new office assistant?
A.
Right. His name's Hiroshi.
B.
Here, let me help you.
C.
Yes, I did try it.
Number 22.
I'd be happy to turn in your timesheet for you.
A.
It was nice meeting you too.
B.
Thanks, but I just did it.
C.
I haven't turned the lights off.
Number 23.
Where are those paint samples I ordered?
A.
50 euros each.
B.
I don't have a receipt.
C.
I took them to Jinsuk.
Number 24.
I can give you a discount if you order 500 brochures.
A.
The Davison account.
B.
Usually 30 minutes.
C.
Talk to Clarissa, please.
Number 25.
How did Hao Ming's presentation go?
A.
Yeah, I'm going too.
B.
Better than I expected.
C.
I'll write you a recommendation.
Number 26.
Is the television advertisement being filmed tomorrow?
A.
Yes, in the early afternoon.
B.
No, she was watching television.
C.
He went to the cinema.
Number 27.
What did the sales director discuss in yesterday's staff meeting?
A.
Today's my first day back from vacation.
B.
I applied for that position too.
C.
Before the client arrives.
Number 28.
I'll give you the contact information for my editor.
A.
A long-distance telephone call.
B.
No, I haven't read that book.
C.
I think I've already met him.
Number 29.
Who do you think they'll pick for the new manager position?
A.
Yes, they will very soon.
B.
A resume and cover letter.
C.
Amal has the most experience.
Number 30.
When will the computer software be updated?
A.
Check with tech support.
B.
I like the changes too.
C.
Yes, it was.
Number 31.
Don't you want to look at the available space in that office building?
A.
There's room on the top shelf.
B.
The rent is too high.
C.
Look in the file cabinet.
Part 3. Directions. In Part 3 of the test, you will listen to 13 conversations. Every conversation will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices. marked A, B, C, and D. Each conversation will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Ricardo. I'm going to go to the data analysis workshop this weekend. What about you? Mr. Yoon and the other managers sent us an email encouraging us to go for the extra professional development.
Well, I checked out the program and it looks interesting. The only thing is the registration fee. I don't think I can afford it.
We can get reimbursed. Mr. Yoon said the company would pay for training as long as we submit a report of what we learned. Why don't you talk to him about it?
Oh, that's right. I'll go see him this afternoon.
Number 32. What is the woman planning to do this weekend? Number 33. What problem does the man mention? Number 34. What does the woman suggest the man do? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Samara, welcome. My name's Oscar, and I'll be taking you on a tour of our candle factory today. We're so happy that you're writing an article about our fragrant candles for your magazine.
Thanks, Oscar. Our readers know how important scent is to making a home feel comfortable. This article about your creation process will be very popular. I'd especially like to see the new sandalwood candles you're working on.
I'm sorry. I can tell you about our marketing plans for that line, but because of privacy concerns, the new product development area won't be part of the tour. I hope you understand.
Number 35. Why is the woman visiting the man? Number 36. Who most likely is the woman? Number 37. Why does the man apologize? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Emma, a group of us are heading to the city after work for the International Film Festival. We're going to see that Italian drama by Elena Costa.
Oh, I read about that on the festival's website. It's won several awards already.
Right, it's supposed to be excellent. Do you want to come?
Well, all of my sales reports are due today.
You know what? Let me see if I can pre-order tickets on the website. Then we could probably leave a little later and you could join us.
Oh, that would be great. Let me know.
Number 38. What type of event are the speakers discussing? Number 39. Why does the woman say,
All of my sales reports are due today?
Number 40. What does the man say he will try to do? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Mr. Perez. Good news. We had a 15% increase in passengers on domestic flights last month.
That's good to hear. Still, I think we can see an even higher increase if we offer some summer vacation packages.
Well, Travel Plus Hotels is interested in partnering with us on travel packages. They have budget hotels in several cities where we offer flights.
That's worth looking into. Please send me a list of the cities where they operate.
Number 41. Where do the speakers most likely work? Number 42. What does the man suggest? Number 43. What does the man ask the woman to do? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Teresa, I got a call from a client saying that the real estate contract I asked you to mail last week never reached him.
Oh, the contract for the Mercer building?
Yeah, that's the one. Is there a way to check if the Postal Service delivered it?
Sure. I still have the receipt with the tracking number on it. Let me pull up the record.
Great, thanks.
It looks like it got there on Monday morning. Someone named John Gruben signed for it.
Ah, at least we know it arrived. I'll get back to the client now with this information.
Number 44. What is the topic of the conversation? Number 45. How does the woman help the man? Number 46. What will the man do next? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Werther's Outfitters. Deborah speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling because I was shopping at your store this morning, but I realized when I got home that I don't have my glasses.
Could you describe them?
Sure. They've got frames that are black around the top and silver around the bottom. Have you seen them?
Unfortunately, no. But let me ask the manager to see if anything's been turned into the lost and found. Please stay on the line.
Of course. Thanks for doing this.
Number 47. Who most likely is the woman? Number 48. What does the man mean when he says,
I don't have my glasses?
Number 49. What does the woman say she will do? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Daniel. Are you busy? I wanted to talk to you about the article you're working on for the magazine, the one on Catherine Sullivan, the violinist. It's due at the end of the week.
Actually, is it okay if we move the deadline to the end of next week?
Why? Is there a problem?
Well, the interview with Catherine went really well, and I'm almost finished writing the article. But because of a scheduling conflict, she had to cancel the photo shoot I'd set up.
Have you been able to schedule another one?
Yes, Catherine's agreed to meet me on Saturday morning so I can take some photos before her afternoon performance.
Number 50. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 51. What does the man ask about? Number 52. What does the man plan to do on Saturday? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
I'm glad we finally got seated. It's really crowded. When did your friend Gretchen open this restaurant?
I'm not sure, but here she comes now. Let's ask her.
Welcome. I'm glad you could stop by.
Me too. It looks like your restaurant's doing really well. Oh, this is my colleague, Bob.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Congratulations.
How long have you been open?
Only about 2 months, so I'm pleased with how busy we are. But it's kind of loud in here in the front. Give me a few minutes and I'll find you a better table.
Great. Thanks.
Number 53. Where are the speakers? Number 54. What does the woman say she did 2 months ago? Number 55. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Welcome to Principal Chartered Bank. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm applying for a small business loan with your bank. I have the application documents here, but I was hoping someone could explain to me how to fill out a section of the personal financial statement. For my income, should I include any investments that I own as a source of income?
Yes, you should include income from any investments on line 2. Let's see. Other than that, I think your application looks good. Oh, but do you have a copy of your business plan? It's very important that you include that.
Right, I have my business plan in my briefcase. Thanks for checking.
Number 56. Where does the woman work? Number 57. What does the man want help with? Number 58. What documentation does the woman say is important? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Fiona, Klaus, thanks for meeting with me. You know we're going to start using a new software system for scheduling customer orders. The new program should really improve our factory's efficiency. And we've decided to start using the software next week.
Really? But that means we have to learn the new system as we manage customer orders. I'm worried we won't be able to handle both tasks at the same time.
I understand, but the software company is providing us with an on-site coordinator. His name is Mario Jones. He'll help us transition to the new software.
Okay, good. Does he know our old system too?
Yes, that's the best part. Mario has experience with both programs, so things should go smoothly.
Number 59. What is the conversation mainly about? Number 60. What is the woman concerned about? Number 61. What is Mario's most important qualification? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and schedule.
Helen, would you mind being here by yourself for about an hour? The conference planner said one of us needs to stay here at our booth to answer questions, but I'd like to step away if possible.
That depends on when. I don't mind working at the booth by myself, but I'm one of the speakers at the 12 o'clock session, so I can't be here at that time.
Okay, thanks. There's someone I used to work with who's leading the marketing workshop this morning, and I'd like to go see him. I'll be back in plenty of time for you to leave for your noon session.
Number 62. What does the man ask the woman to do? Number 63. Look at the graphic. Which event will the woman participate in? Number 64. Who does the man say he would like to go see? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
I'm glad the renovations on the first floor are finished. Have you moved into your new office yet?
Not yet. I've been really busy organizing the technology conference. It's been a lot of work, but it's next week. So after that, I should have time to start moving my things.
Well, if you need any help, I could take a few boxes down for you. Where is your new office anyway?
It's right next to the kitchen.
Number 65. What has the man been doing recently? Number 66. What does the woman offer to do? Number 67. Look at the graphic. Which office is the man's? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and boarding pass.
Hi, I need to check in for my flight.
May I see your passport, please?
Sure.
Ah, Mr. Pierre-Jean. I'm sorry, but your flight to Madrid's overbooked. The airline's offering 100 euros of travel credit if you'd be willing to take the flight at 9:15 p.m. instead. Would you be able to do that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not in a rush to get there.
Great. Thanks for being flexible. Here's your new boarding pass. The flight departs at 9:15 from gate D44.
Oh, I was wondering, are there any seats available in business class?
Not at the moment, but there might be later. Check in with a gate agent before you board.
Number 68. What does the woman ask the man for? Number 69. What does the woman say about the man's original flight? Number 70. Look at the graphic. What information may change?
Part 4. Directions. In Part 4 of the test, you will listen to 10 talks. Every talk will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices, marked A, B, C, and D. Each talk will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Ms. Watkins. This is Lewis Phillips from Lambert Technologies. I'm calling because some more of our employees have decided to attend the Alternative Technologies trade show in March, so I need to update our company's reservation. Instead of the original 15 attendees, we'll now have 25 employees at the show, so we'll need to add 10 tickets. And we'd like the option that includes both the breakfast and lunch buffets. Could you please email me the invoice with the updated price? Thank you.
Number 71. According to the speaker, what is happening in March? Number 72. What is the purpose of the message? Number 73. What does the speaker request from the listener? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following tour information.
Welcome, everyone. I'll be taking you on a guided tour of the Lakeside Art Museum today. In the 19th century, the breathtaking scenery and mild climate attracted many artists to this area. That's why you'll find such an extensive collection of oil paintings from that era. Before we start, I see many of you have cameras out. Please note that this is a private collection. Don't worry, though. You can buy postcards with images of the paintings. So thanks in advance for your cooperation. Later this afternoon, make sure to visit our cafe located on the outdoor terrace where you can enjoy a delicious lunch. So let's begin.
Number 74. Where is the talk taking place? Number 75. What does the speaker imply when she says,
This is a private collection.
Number 76. What activity does the speaker suggest that the listeners do later? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Ms. Robertson. This is Wilma Keller at Charger Enterprises. I'm calling to offer you the position of head of the marketing department. You were definitely our top applicant. We were especially impressed by your 5 years of overseas experience in Malaysia, where we're planning to start doing business. I know you have to move here if you accept this position, so I'll give you more information about how we would help you relocate. Please call me back at 555-0195. Thank you.
Number 77. Why is the speaker calling? Number 78. What does the speaker say the company is planning to do? Number 79. What will the speaker give more information about? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Before you leave for your first service calls of the day, I have an important announcement. Here at Quality Plumbing, we've been using paper invoices for years. Unfortunately, we've had some billing errors because the information you write down on your invoices is often hard to read. So each technician will be provided with a laptop computer to use while at the job site. It'll allow you to enter all the information for the work invoice. Training sessions on how to use the new system will begin next week. Sometime today, please stop by my office to sign up for a session.
Number 80. What is the main purpose of the announcement? Number 81. What has caused a problem? Number 82. What are the listeners asked to do by the end of the day? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Jamie. The Vice President just called to say the competition, namely Golden, is going to release a new mobile phone similar to ours. Naturally, we want to get our phone on the market first, so we're going to release our Serena model earlier than originally planned. And that means we really need to get moving on the advertising campaign. The TV commercials have to be finished a month ahead of the phone's new release date. That does mean our advertising team will be working some long hours. I think we should find some way of rewarding the team once the ads are finished. Let me know what you think.
Number 83. What product is the speaker discussing? Number 84. Why does the speaker's company plan to release a product early? Number 85. Why does the speaker say,
That does mean our advertising team will be working some long hours.
questions 86 through 88 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The last item on the agenda is the upcoming financial consultations that we offer to all our employees once a year. These consultations are free, one-on-one meetings with certified financial specialists who help people plan for retirement. Keep in mind, this program is purely voluntary, but we receive excellent feedback on this every year. If you're interested, there are meeting times available after work hours. You'll need to sign up for one on the Human Resources Benefits webpage before Friday.
Number 86. What is the purpose of the talk? Number 87. What does the speaker imply when she says,
We receive excellent feedback on this every year.
Number 88. According to the speaker, what can the listeners do on a web page? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
In today's managers meeting, we need to address some comments we've received from customers about our health food store. Over the last month, customers have complained that weekly sale items are not available, so they're leaving the store without being able to purchase those items. This is a concern because we do have more of the items in our storage area, but the shelves are not being restocked in a timely manner. One solution is to hire some additional employees to assist in keeping the shelves full during our busiest shopping hours. We'll begin advertising for the new positions starting next week.
Number 89. What is the speaker discussing? Number 90. What problem does the speaker point out? Number 91. What is the speaker planning to do? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Good morning. I'm Jordan Mustafa, and I work in the Information Technology Department here at Migden Contractors. Thanks for attending today's training session. Today, I'll be showing you some important steps that you'll be required to take when emailing confidential information. In a few minutes, you'll learn about a software program that's installed on all of our work computers. This software enables employees to lock any type of electronic document and put a password on it for security. But let's first discuss the types of information that we need to protect. Now, I've given you a packet with some examples of Office documents. Please look through it and identify the information you would consider confidential.
Number 92. What is the topic of the training? Number 93. What will the listeners learn how to do? Number 94. What will the listeners do next? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and pie chart.
To start this Board of Directors meeting, I'd like to talk about the results of last year's energy study for our supermarket chain. If you look at this chart, you won't be surprised to see that we spent most of our money on refrigeration. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that as a grocery store, but I think we can reduce our heating costs by starting to purchase and install new energy-efficient heaters next quarter. To tell us more about these heaters, I'd like to introduce Jeff Smith, who's a consultant from Johnstown Energy. Jeff's here to answer any questions you may have.
Number 95. Look at the graphic. Which percentage will most likely change in the future? Number 96. What does the speaker suggest doing? Number 97. Who is Jeff Smith? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and assembly instructions.
Hi, I bought a set of dining chairs from your online store, the Dove model. They arrived yesterday and I assembled the first one, but when I opened the last box, some of the parts were missing. There weren't any screws included. So I'm calling to see if you can send some to me by Friday. I'm having some friends over to dinner this weekend and I really need to have my new chairs ready by then. Please call me as soon as possible. This is Dave Hastings and my phone number's 555-0186.
Number 98. Look at the graphic. Which bag is the speaker referring to? Number 99. What is the speaker asking about? Number 100. What does the speaker say he will do this weekend?
Okay. Shall we break? Okay, I'm going to let you vote for 10-minute break type 1 นะกด1เข้ามานะครับ15 minute กด2กดเข้ามาครับผมพิมพ์เข้ามาเลย1นะครับ Okay, that's it. All right, I think we're gonna have like a time for break, right? 10 and 10. I see you again in 10 and 10. Yeah. Class over is better. Good. That's great. Okay, are you ready? All right, so shall we start for part 5, incomplete sentence? This is the passport test, actually. All right, so right? Okay, so shall we start for the first question here? Why most people are blah 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 to listen to criticisms, right? Harry is always asking for feedback here, right? So we can see like for this question, right wire, so meaning that we're gonna have like a sentence which is different, right? The first one is positive and the other one would be negative, or pros and cons here, right? So what we need to come up with the best answer here is that something that is contradict to each other. Let's say Harry is always is always asking for feedback, meaning that he pay attention, right? So what we need is that the meaning is contradict to pay attention. Divergent. Is that okay? You can type if you got the answer here, right? Okay. Involuntary meaning that unintentionally, is that right? Okay. Contrary, I don't think so. And reluctant, meaning to ignore, is that right? Reluctant to. So the answer will go for, we'll go for deduct, right? Is that right? Deduct. Okay, type deduct for me, please. อย่างรวดเร็วไปเลยแล้วกันนะครับ type D, DD เข้ามาเลยนะ just because this one would be like we need the meaning in context, right? So when we put the vocabulary here, we have to understand, right, this kind of word properly. Divergent is not that fit for this context, and involuntary, it doesn't make sense too. Contrary is not that word for this blank too, and reluctant to, it's all about like ignore something. That's it. Clear. Moving to next question here, question number 2. Management thanks all employees for blah blah blah, right? For the day contributed to the success of the project. So for something, thanks, appreciated, thanks and thank you for your participation, listening, whatever, right? Okay, so here's all about like what we need is that a noun, right? Affects, effort, affects, and then aspects. Effects meaning that cause and effect, right? Reasons and consequences here. Effort, sacrifices, determination, work hard, hardworking, whatever. Effects here is all about like effects to something else, right? It caused something happen, and then aspect would be like a type or category here. So the answer we go for B-boy.เป็น B มาเลยครับ baby จะได้ปิดไวๆนะครับ fast track ดีกว่านะ Moving to next one, right? Question number 3. The new intern is not used to being responsible for delivering all blah 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 mail by 10 a.m. Is not used to being responsible for delivering all something, right? So what we need here, adjective plus noun. So we got noun here, mail, something describe mail here. Interior design, right? Interior design, architecture, it doesn't fit for this blank. Inside and outside would be like inside home, inside room, inside something. Internal and external. Let's say like for these questions, I'm going to say that mail, internal mail, that mail that we can send and reply within our company or an organization have. And then inner would be like it might be a little bit more about you know, abstracting, inner feeling, things like that. So the answer we go for C cat here. Phim C mới đẹp. C. All right, moving to next question. Please keep me something, right? As the progress of the negotiations for the land development bid. All right, so here, keep me something, keep me notice, keep me informed, keep me declare, keep me, whatever here. Right, inferred, is that okay? Keep me inferred. Infer meaning that you make a conclusion, right? Draw a conclusion, so which means that we got an inference here. Inform, notice, right? Suggest to do something. Deform, so you can detect from prefix and suffix here. D down, D no, D on, something like that. So deform would be like a form changed to be in another version, right? And then I'm not sure, this one would be defer. Would be like defer, right? Defer to another place, things like that. So the answer we go for B-boy here. Keep me informed, keep me notice, keep me know something. Is that right? Okay, B-boy, I've been being what BB. Good. Next one, next question, right? So you can feel free to you know, to type the answer before I answer it, just because we can share, right? Learning together. Nobody is blah 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 to implement your suggestion, but we feel further market research is necessary. So here we can see like the transition but, right? However, in contrary, or even like in a different way. So we need something different from the first sentence and the other sentence here. But we feel further market research is necessary, meaning that we need something to do that. So the first one would be like something, you know, let's say unacceptable, or, you know, something that is not inappropriate, or yeah, things like that, right? A, opposed. B-boy, reversing. Nobody is opposed to implement. Is that okay? Nobody is reversing. Reversing just means like a return, right? Doing again, reverse. Confronting. Nobody is confronting, meaning that face to face here. And nobody is denied to implement. Is denied to implement. So we can cross what is, you know, it's not the answer first. Let's say like a B-boy, I don't think that it could fit for this blank. And then C cat here, confronting is not that okay too. So we got the answer opposed to. Opposed meaning that you try to make an argument, is that right? And then deny, you fight for your own side here, deny. Is deny or is opposed here? Oh my God. So let's say that if you choose deny, right? Nobody deny. So we don't have to put an verb to be here. You know what I mean? So let's say like if you put is denies might be a little bit complicated. So you can say like no one deny what you are saying, and that's it. So the answer we go for A, opposed to. Everyone type A for me, please. Phim A mới đẹp. All right, moving to next question here. Additionally, I've been in discussion with the legal department and they have agreed to blah, 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 an open meeting during which employees are invited to pose questions about the recent insider trading issues. Okay, good. Agree to something, right? An open meeting, meaning that open discussion, right? Open talk, open idea, whatever, right? Carry, is that okay? Carry something out. Hold, meaning that set out something. Maintain an open meeting, is okay? Detain detain would be like a reject something. I've been in discussions of the legal department. And they agreed to maintain. Okay, we can cross the impossible answer first and hold an open meeting. Is okay? Carry on, right? So we need something is going on. So we can cross here, carry. I don't think it could be fit for this blank. Maintain would be something positive. Maintain, let's say maintain desirable characteristic of a good behavior, things like that, right? Detain would be rejection here, but I don't think that it could fit for this blank too. So we can cross A, cross C, and cross D dot here. So the answer will go for B boy. Everyone type B for me, please. เป็น B มาแล้ว B แล้วล่ะนะโหนั่นเองก็คือ keep continue. That's it. ยากบ้างง่ายบ้างนะครับ mix นะฮะ version. It's been blah 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 to my attention that you have given notice to leave Rogers and associate. It has been brought, I'm sorry, it has been made to my attention. Is that okay? It has been brought to my attention. So you can check collocation or that sound naturally in terms of English version here. It's okay? It has been shown appreciation or gratitude. It would be like that, right? And it has been given to my attention. That given notice, so it would be the same repetition here. So we can cross C and D dot here. So you have to differentiate between the two, made or brought. So let's say to would be the hint here. Made to, it has been made of or made in would be like that. Is that right? So the answer will go for B boy. It has been brought to my attention here. Everyone type BB เข้ามาเลยครับนะครับ clear นะ all right, moving to next question here. On that day, right, on the day that you order chips, we will send an email notification with a blah 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 number. So we got now here number, and we need an adjective that describes a number. Is that right? Tracing number. It sounds weird here. Is that right? Transient here would mean like a temporary number, temporary visit would be like that. Tracking would be like you can follow up with this kind of things, right? And then transitory would be like a transition period when you want to change something to the something else, so you can say transition here. So we can cross A, cross B, and then cross D dot here. So the answer will go for C cat. That's it. ผมซื้อมาแล้ว C ให้ครบแล้วได้ A นะครับ Moving to the next two questions here. Thank you for blah 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 home furnitures. It is our pleasure to serve all our customers here. Thank you for realizing. So when it comes to talk about realize, so you need to explain something that you feel for. I mean, you feel with that, right? Feel it or explain your feeling. You can say realize. Thank you for seeing. Thank you for coming, right? Thank you for visiting, things like that. Thank you for knowing. Thank you for acknowledging, what else can be, and then thank you for using, just because this one would be the furniture, right? So meaning that you have to use it. So basically the answer will go for D dot here. Type C for me, please. ทุกคน type C เข้ามาเลยนะฮะ CC มี CC ด้วย all right, C, that's it. It's C or D? No, it's not at C, sorry. เริ่มเบลอแล้ว sorry, again, D dot here, yeah. Thank you for using just because the context here is all about like you use something for the product, right? Okay, or services here. Yep. Next, the last one for today would be since it is blah 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 in our state-of-the-art facility. So state-of-the-art meaning modern, right? The latest one. We are able to provide the highest level of security available in the industry. A, chair. Since it is chair in, is that okay? Since it is brought in. Brought, bring about, bring into. Since it is stored in our store, meaning that maintain or keep it, right? And the last one would be since it is begun in our state-of-the-art. So once you choose chair, right? Since it is chair of something, chair of something, is that right? So we can cross A. I don't think it could be fit for this blank. Since it is brought into, bring into my attention, is that right? Would be like that. And then we can cross B by 2. Since it is store meaning like it has, right? It maintain, keep something in that state-of-the-art facility, or even since it is begun. So we can say like it begins, right? Or it began instead of it is begun in passive form here. So the answer will go for C cat here. That's it. ไปครับตอบ C เข้ามาเลยฮะแฮปปี้ไหมแฮปปี้พิมพ์แฮปปี้นิดนึงครับแฮปปี้เข้ามาวันนี้ไม่ยากเหมือนวิคที่แล้ววิคที่แล้วคือแบบเวอร์มากแฮปปี้อยู่นะ alright moving to next one ครับผม I'm going to say this kind of like a text completion. I'm going to let you read for this passage first for 1 minute. It's okay, just because I want to let you find the idea or the positive, even it is the positive or negative, you know, meaning in this context, right? เดี๋ยวให้เวลา1 นาทีนะยู All right, so everybody ready to read this, right? An article. So actually it's all about like So when it comes to read for the article or the news, right? So what you need to do is that just read heading first, just because you can, predict what is the topic sentence from this text or from this, reading passage here. Okay. So shall we start for the first sentence here? With the collapse of Doha round of the World Trade Organization, many economists are wondering what effect this will have. This will have effect plus something. Is that right? Effect in, effect by, effect on, or effect what? Is that okay? So we can find the possible answer here. Effect, so we have to notice from the effect, right? Effect on, effect with, effect over, effect in. So basically it's all about like effect plus on, right? So the answer will go for A. Everyone type A for me, please. A. On, effect plus on, right? So when it comes to talk about with, satisfied to, is that right? Hand over, split over, what else can be, or even hand in, things like that. So we got the answer for the question number 1 here. Effect plus on, that's it. Good. All right, moving to next. So here you can read if you have a time, but I would say that for exam strategy, you don't have to read it just because it might be running out of time. So look at just only the blank here. The argument for a speedy resumption for a single world trade agreement, resort, the fact, blah, 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 the fact something when a country signed on to one, right? And it is bound by international law to follow the agreement with blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can read it. The fact on, the fact something, the fact what? Okay, the fact what, the fact that, the fact which, or the fact where. So here it's all about like relative clause, right? The fact plus that, just because the fact that meaning that it matters or the reality here. So the answer will go for B-boy, the fact that, that's it. Bill มาแล้วไม่ยากเนาะข้อสอบจะง่ายหรือยากไม่รู้นะฮะแต่ต้องทำให้ได้ All right, so everyone got the answer, right? The fact that is not the fact what, right? Just because you can see like this one would be when already, right? So if you put what here would be like it sound weird for this kind of sentence, right? So we got that here, and which would be a relative clause, and or even where relative clause too. That's it. All right, so the last question would be like you can see what choices here, right? Ensure, assure, or be sure, right? Sure. So the same form here, but different meaning. So, right. So economists and business should put pressure on their governments. Economists and businessmen should put pressure on their governments to something, to make sure, to ensure, to confirm, or to drive. Is that right? To make it happen, a strengthened, not a weakened. So here it would be like to confirm. We need something positive here. Ensure. It's not that word, right? Ensure. Assure. Assure would be like assure something to be better. Ensure something for a positive way. So we can cross A and B deduct here, and we can wait between the two, ensure or assure. Once you talk about assure, meaning that you make a confident, but if you talk about ensure, you confirm that it's happened in reality. So the meaning here is all about a business context, right? So they need to ensure instead of assure. So the answer will go for B-boy. ทุกคนพิมพ์ B มาเลยครับ baby. All right, so yeah, in conclusion here, you can see like the first question is on, right? Preposition, this one, effect on, okay? And the second one would be like the fact that, and the last one, ensure, meaning and context. That's it. Clear ไหมฮะ clear พิมพ์ clear นิดนึง clear นะครับ11 โมงปิดดีกว่าวันนี้ดีไหมclear ได้นะฮะ clear เวอร์อีกสักนิดนึงแล้วกันนะฮะใกล้ midterm แล้ว all right I'm going to give you 1 minute to read this first and then we can review the exam together yeah all right so we can see from this text completion here an article, right? So what you need to do is that just skim and scan, right? Or reading fast first in order to make sure that you can got some, trend of that meaning, right? I mean like a positive or negative or neutral thing, right? So an old tanker sprung, right? A massive leak today off a coast of Texas causing millions of dollars, blah, 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 of environment damage here, right? So here we can see like the first sentence here would be like something news, right? That is explaining something on a negative way. So what we need to come up with the first blank is that we can check the answer first. A, where you, right? Expense, cost, or word. So let's say like it talks about like something happened in a negative way. So it costs something with money. Is that right? So money. What would be money here? A or B or C or D. So we can cross what the positive first. I would say that it's not the right answer for A. We can cross A and then deduct here. I don't think that it could be fit for this blank. So when it comes to differentiate between the two, right? Expense or cost here. So let's say like expenditure or expense would be like something that we have to pay for it. But when it comes to calculate something that that should be spent, we can say cost budget or budget, things like that. So the answer would go for C cat here, right? Everyone type C for me, please. C. Okay, it's okay, right? So what you need to understand is that the meaning in context is a little bit challenging, I guess, yeah. Moving to next blank here. So you can read it first in order to make sure that you understand the main idea here. But I would say that you can read just only what we need to put into the blank. All right, hundreds of miles short line are expected to be. Expected to be something would be like a past participle or even adjective here, or even now, right? Affected by the spill. Is that right? Okay. Direct. Okay, let's say again. So here, affected would be like a verb here. So what we need here is all about an adverb Is that right? ly. Direct, direction, directly, or director. So the answer we go for directly. C เข้ามาแล้วครับ C 2 รอบนะฮะ Okay, good. All right, and we can see glance for the possible answer first. Reside, living. Is that right? Inhabitat, living to. Breed, living to, and the last one would be living to. So the answer, I mean, the same meaning here. So we need to come up with the right context. So let's say, if we put reside here, we talk about people. People reside in different countries. People reside in China or in India. That's it. Inhabitat, all right? Inhabit meaning live to, but it refers to the way that whole population in this world inhabitat. So let's say it's all about animal here. Breed would be like something breeding, right? Breeding, and then live would be like common. Yeah. So Fish and wildlife officials say this is a catastrophe for various aquatic species, right? And birds. So we talk about animal, it's not that human. Is that right? So you should say this one would be human, this one animal, this one would be animal, but it's all about like reproduction here, and live would be like general. It can be both animal and human here. So the answer we go for B-boy. ตอบ B มาเลยครับ B มาเลย Just because it's all about animal here. Yeah, species. Clear นะ ถ้า clear ให้พิมพ์ perfect นิดนึง perfect perfect ได้ไหม perfect เข้ามาครับนะ All right, so it's all about like text completion here. I would say that you understand something a bit, right? And you can practice the test just because I think that it is useful for all of you today. Tôiจะถามว่าจะให้สอนอีกสัก1เรื่องไหมฮะหรือว่า skip ไป vocab เลยพิมพ์1ครับผมทำ text completion ต่อพิมพ์2ไป vocab เลยพิมพ์2นะฮะงั้นไปเฉลยเองนะครับ ดีมากนะครับเราจะได้เลิกไวๆนะครับ Shall we go and shall we start? All right, moving to the last, it's not the last section, the vocabulary, so you can review, right, for text completion here. Now, shall we go? All right, so 7.1 here, exquisite, right, extravagant, mandatory, decorative, placement, fashionable, hazardousness, right? It's elaboration, mysteriously, and the last one would be abandon. All right, just responsible for your synonym, right? 2 synonym, and then you can type here. And for this week, I just want volunteer. Call volunteer, and I have just one volunteer to keep this kind of vocabulary. Once you're ready, 1, 2, 3, go. เดี๋ยวขอ volunteer สักคนหนึ่งเก็บคำศัพท์ให้หน่อยนะครับวันนี้ไม่มี present All right, just responsible for your number and then type 2 synonyms into the chat box here. Okay, let me check how many of you done for vocabulary 7.1. All right, 30 students done for this kind of vocabulary. 7, 6, done นะ done นะ done ดีกว่านะครับ เดี๋ยวเลิกหลัง 11 โมงเดี๋ยวเราจะเสียใจนะ done for 7.1 moving to next slide here entailing monument exaggerated discreet rebellious unacceptable dramatically incredible discredited convincible okay 1 2 3 goพิมพ์ขึ้นมาเลยนะครับคือคำศัพท์นี้คือช่วย generate จะดีที่สุดนะเพราะว่ามันเยอะ all right let me check first Mm-hmm. 30 student done, right? Okay, good. So I'm going to type done for 7.2. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for your typing here. That's it. Moving to next one, right? Okay, excursion, inexpensive, enjoyment, elimination, endlessly, right? อันนี้เป็นผิดแน่เลย enthusiastically right all right and then ensurement flourishment deductible knowledgeable so here would be enthusiastic is okay number 6 would be enthusiastic okay 1 2 3 go How many of you กี่คนแล้ว one two three ขอนับก่อนนะครับ let me check let me count one two three go Okay, I think it's enough for all of you, right? And I have to type down for 7.3 here. That's it for vocabulary today. I just want volunteer to keep this vocabulary first, just because it is important to keep it. Yeah. Moving to the last section for today, it's all about like let's say phrase. Phrase, right? Phrase. So so you can create a meaningful sentence here with this kind of phrase. Feel free to check if you are not sure that what is the exact meaning in each word, right? Just responsible for your number and then try to create and put your word into the chat box here. Once you did it, you can feel free to leave out from this Zoom. That's all for today. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. ใครมีคำถามถามได้เลยนะครับ
อาจารย์ครับขอถามหน่อยครับไอ้สไลด์ที่อาจารย์โพสต์ลงใน Google Classroom อะครับมันไม่มีเฉลยให้เลยอะครับ
ครับผมเดี๋ยวเฉลยวิกหน้าวิกที่7นะครับหลัง passport test โอเคครับผม
ครับอาจารย์ครับข้อสอบอาจารย์เป็นแบบกาหรืออะไรครับ
ก็เป็นกาหมดเลยครับข้อสอบ midterm ก็คือเป็นการ้อยข้อlistening 100 ข้อแล้วก็part 5-6อีก100 ข้อนะครับใช่
เยอะไปไหมครับ
เยอะใช่ต้องเยอะไม่งั้นมันจะตีสกอร์990ไม่ได้ไงเพราะเทียบจากโทอีกไม่เวลา3 ชั่วโมงก็เหมือนกันนะครับเพราะใครที่สอบโทอีกไปแล้วเนี่ยก็ไม่มีปัญหานะครับเหมือนกันเหมือนเวลาสอบโทอีกนี่แหละใช่ that's it ทำใน Google Form นะครับก็คือจะมี PDF ไฟล์ส่งไปให้นะฮะใน LINE นี่แหละแล้วก็เราก็ไปฟิลคำตอบลงไปใน PDF ใน Google Form แค่นั้นเองครับผม That's it for today นะมีคำถามถามได้นะครับใครพิมพ์เข้ามาแล้วนะฮะ feel free to leave out from the Zoom ได้เลย
อาจารย์สวัสดีครับ
ครับผมสวัสดีครับ มีคำถามทำได้นะครับ ใครยังอยู่บ้าง บอนเฟิร์นซันซิราและพัสรดา สุภกร if you have any question feel free to ask นะครับ มีคำถามทำได้นะครับ เมามอยหอยสังAll right, I think all of you done, right, for this kind of activity. And I have to say that thank you. And I have to stop my class for today class. Thank you so much for today. Bye-bye.